Live on 2K Sport. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. 4 on the clock. Morris finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Anthony looking it over. This one for 3. Wagner passes to Banchero. And here's Anthony for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Morris. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kuzma with it, picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And here is Morris. After the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Screened by Porzingis. Morris passes to Porzingis. Can't get it to fall.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's Anthony with the drive. Harris against Beal to the inside. Here's Banchero. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Morris passes to Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
Here's Morris out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Anthony. Carter down low. He's against Porzingis, and it's Carter missing. Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Over Carter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Carter outside. Banchero is screened for Carter. To the paint. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Porzingis. They'll bring it up for Washington. Beal deciding where to go with it. Down low, Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Banchero is screened for Anthony. To the middle. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No good. Shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Porzingis passes to Morris. Back to Porzingis. It's stolen by Carter. Now here's Banchero. Covered by Gafford. Outside Anthony. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got 9 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Cole Anthony has been on display for Orlando, and it was from three.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 10. Morris outside. Porzingis with a screen on Anthony. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here's Morris after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Outside Beal. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shoots from 14. Porzingis can't hit. Magic leading by 4. Now Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Wagner against Beal. Out to Kuzma. Passes to Gafford. Morris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Anthony. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. And finished off by Banchero.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the coaching staff better alert their defense to Porzingis and how comfortable he is right now on offense.
Carter with a screen on Beal. To the wing right side. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Banchero a screen for Anthony. Harris outside. There's the 3. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Wagner. He's off on that one, and it's Washington the other way. There's 1:54 left in the first half with his first shot attempt. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Anthony drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now here's Beal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Wagner wide open. And play stops as it looks like they come over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Suggs. And yes, it's good. Suggs has got his first points in this one.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Morris into the lane. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Suggs with the ball. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Inside. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half of...
The Wizards, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Bowl. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Right, the pass to Avdia. And Gibson kicks to Kispert. Gibson with the screen on Fultz. Now the pass to Avdia. And the 3 off target. Orlando trailing here. To the left wing. Inside shot. Wagner outside. For the lead. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the right side. Pass to Wright. Back to Gibson. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Suggs. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bowl setting the pick for Fultz. To the middle for the tie. And it's Bowl that time on the assist from Fultz. Bowl's got it all tied up now for Orlando. Right against Fultz. Kicks it out to Gibson from deep. The Wizards with another miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wagner finds Fultz. Stolen by Kispert. Right outside. Gibson with the screen on Fultz. Outside Gibson. Kispert with it. Isaac on him. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Bull, and they pick up 2. Bull's got 6.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Avdia kicks to right. Down low. Gibson looking it over. Oh, that's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Washington trailing. Here's Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Good on both. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Suggs. He started closely, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kispert dishes to Avdia. Misses the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
3-pointer right. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Magic as they end the 3rd quarter with a 13th.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Day.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Wizards trail by 4. Taking a look at the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Home in the paint. Morris inside, covered by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Porzingis. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Morris passes to Porzingis. Anthony against Morris. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Anthony kicks to Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Morris for 3. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Magic leading by 4. Anthony up on top, covered by Morris. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Banchero was screened for Anthony. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out to Morris. Back to Porzingis. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic making a switch here. Bulls checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Anthony. Drains the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Beal against Wagner. Fires from deep. And Bradley Beal with the 3. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harris passes to Carter. Rebounded by the Wizards. 1:32 left in the fourth. Produced screen on Anthony. Outside, Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Porzingis. To tie it up. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. Morris against Anthony. Launches it. Here's Carter. Sweet move. It's in.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Morris, left side. The pass to Gafford. Porzingis sets the pick for Gafford. Money!
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
On offense, here are the Magic. Outside Anthony. Ball dishes to Anthony. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Count!
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. It's tied at 46. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pope loose. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Bowler. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' comment,
Previous plays.
very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Coaches, by being able now to challenge like this, is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead. Washington calls timeout. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at center. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer, Anthony. Duren with a rebound. And here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Duren. Back to Bogdanovic. Takes the three. Stewart, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Cunningham on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Here's Duren. Over Carter. And that one hits the back iron.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Anthony outside. Wagner outside. Here's Bull. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside nails it from 3. And that'll tie this game up.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
Here's Duren. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Shoot from the baseline. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Out to Harris. Anthony against Cunningham. The 3 is up. Here's Bull. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target. One of the highlights of the 2022 All-Star Weekend, of course, Cole Anthony in the dunk contest, using his dad, our 2K colleague, Greg, as a prop.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
They set a pick. Pass to Ivy. There's the triple. That shot is off. And Orlando will come the other way. All right, so Cole Anthony's in the dunk contest. How would you rate his dad, Greg's performance scores?
BA, I'm giving Greg a 2 out of 10. No, that's not true. It was great to see Cole create his own career path. Greg is so proud. The future's so bright for Cole. Settle in, Greg. Going to be a long career for your young one.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Anthony. Over to the wing. Here's Bull. It's tipped. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Bogdanovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bowl, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Duren. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Bogdanovic. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up by 3. We'll get right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Ivy. Back to Bogdanovic. Here's Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando trailing here. Picked by Carter. Harris passes to Carter. To the wing on the left. Here's Bowl. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
It's Cunningham with a oh! Gets it down!
Show us some power. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Anthony, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And finished off by Stewart.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Orlando. To the inside. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Burks. The Pistons leading. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. Three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Isaac outside. Here's Banchero, guarded by Wiseman. Down low. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Holtz against Hayes. Outside Burks. Sinks it from distance. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's Fultz with a 3. Pass to Wagner. Launches it. Offensive board. Isaac outside. Second chance shot. They double him with Bagley. Here's Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
The 3, Diallo. It's hauled in by the Magic. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and a pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Works for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
There's the 3. He can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Diallo. And Fultz pulls it down. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. To the middle. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Diallo right side. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Let's hear it for Milwaukee.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Banchero out there with Mo Wagner, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Now, this is a guy putting his physical gifts to work. Jalen Suggs, no doubt on the dunk. When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs, this is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Well, Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
Bagley passes to Wiseman. Back to Bagley. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Diallo right side. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Pistons. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Fultz passes to Wagner. This for the tie! And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the Pistons shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Orlando trailing here. Anthony outside. Uncovered. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Bogdanovich against Wagner. Now Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. Bull grabs the board. Trying to get back on track. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Anthony. Now here's Wagner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Bull. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Cunningham against Wagner. Pass to Duran. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner outside. To the right side. Here's Bull. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Stewart, screen on Anthony. Now Stewart. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There's the steal. Outside Bogdanovich. Bull grabs the board. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Harris. Defense right on it. Carter from outside. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Ivy. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Oh, and he makes it on the layup. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to Duran. Now here's Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Pounded by Harris. Here's Duran. Pulls up. The offensive rebound. And there it is for him. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Anthony outside. 4-3. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Harris against Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. And here's Stewart. Takes it inside. And there's a whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is
These calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. Wagner outside. Pass to Bull. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. Stewart with it. Picked by Bogdanovich. Back to Stewart. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. With the fadeaway. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen. Some room here for Anthony. And again, it's Orlando converting.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham against Harris. Here's Duren. Stewart inside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Cunningham against Anthony. The shake. Duren with a rebound. Well, Detroit shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Ivy from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Anthony against Cunningham. Takes a 3. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Cole Anthony's been around the game a long time, folks. Don't think he doesn't relish these opportunities.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Anthony.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Pass to Duren. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anthony against Cunningham.
Well, young players have got to be willing to take big free throws. Cole Anthony has an opportunity to do just that.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Pass to Duran. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Oh, he missed it! Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Orlando calls timeout. The score's tied at 39. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Cole in at power forward.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And Anthony slams it in.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Pass to Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Cunningham. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big time moment. Okay, Wendell.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Gary Harris. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Anthony against Cunningham. Anthony, the pass to Carter. That shot off the mark. And it's Detroit the other way. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Right wing. Now here's Stewart. Not a lot of room. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Duran. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Three-pointer Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
But just keeping things simple on the offensive end. Cole Anthony more than happy to shoot in these kinds of situations.
Pass to Duran. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Stewart. Sent away.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Orlando. Anthony outside. The 3 is up. Kept alive by Orlando. Bowl to take the lead. Orlando calls timeout. The score is tied at 46. And we've got 28 seconds left in overtime. Pass to Anthony. Inside. Here's Bull. And he got the whistle on the way up. so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a lead. 19 seconds left in the OT period. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up. And here's Anthony. Pass to Bull.
Yeah! That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Harris down low. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one.
be a battle of the backcourt. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Morris against Cunningham. Fires the 3. Here's Gafford. Duren pulls it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Stewart passes to Ivy. No good on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside for Beal. Gafford passes to Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. The shot's good from Gafford.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Detroit with another turnover here.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kuzma outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Now Detroit moving it up. Bogdanovich dishes to Cunningham. Here's the screen. Pass to Duren. The fadeaway. Porzingis with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Left side, Beal. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. Offensive rebound. Here's Gafford. With the clock winding down, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys who let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
The Wizards with the lead. Porzingis kicks to Gafford. Out to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Cunningham. To stop the drought. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Porzingis passes to Beal. And the pass to Kuzma. Beal taking his time here. Clock at 4. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Cunningham. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Gafford sets the pick for Kuzma. And good that time.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
Pistons trail by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis against Stewart. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. .11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For the screen on Cunningham. Morris kicks to Beal. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive position.
And so it's one. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Porzingis kicks to Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Goes up from the top of the key. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, here's Cunningham. Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. Here's Gafford. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Such a tough matchup. Cunningham can pass or score out of the pick and roll.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now here's Porzingis. A steal. Now Stewart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They get the rebound. Ivy passes to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Wizards leading by 12. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now here's Porzingis. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Ivy with the bucket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. And Detroit the other way now. Ivy dishes to Bogdanovich. Kuzma outside. Outside, Porzingis. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Anytime you watch Kyle, you see the production, plus you see the potential for more.
Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Gibson. Rebound, Detroit. He gets it up. The shot that time, not on target. Thanks for the great interview, David. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Kispert. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And he's way off from outside. Pistons trail by 14. Tries a three. Drills it from outside. Hayes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Speedy in the open floor. Once Hayes gets a step on the defense, he knows how to finish.
Now here's Wright. Down low. Here's Avdia. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pistons shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Diallo kicks to Bagley. There's the double team with Avdia. Diallo has the open look. No good on the triple. Wizards leading by 11.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now here's Diallo. After the miss from Corey Kispert, Diallo finds Wiseman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Avdia. For 3, Gibson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pistons trail by 9. There's the pass to Diallo. Fires the 3. The rebound by Gibson. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wright with it. Working on Hayes. And here's none. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
What power from Taj Gibson. He really likes sending a message to the defense with his dunks.
Burks against none. Bagley fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Detroit, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Wright. Outside Gibson. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Hayes. The Wizards have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Wright outside. Avdia with a screen for Wright. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Hayes dishes to Bagley. Wiseman sets a screen for Bagley. Back to Hayes. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Driving inside. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Diallo.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points to the inside. Fires for 3. Avdia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 5. 17 seconds left in the third. Feeds it to Wiseman. None against Burks. Now here's Wiseman. Count it. Wiseman's got 4 this quarter.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 3. They'll be back shortly, live in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We've got Bagley. He's out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Diallo in at the 3 spot. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Coach Les Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it.
50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Gafford, the shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Burks, the pass to Duran. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Burks in the corner to take the lead, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
The Wizards with the lead. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Morris finds Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. And he can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Burks on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Duran the pass to Burks. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Burks to tie it up. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. And it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Burks for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just to Porzingis. Kuzma with a screen on Bagley. Porzingis kicks to Beal. Beyond the arc. Here's Porzingis. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Finished off the break. And the Wizards lead by 9. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Kuzma slams it in.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Burks the pass to Duran. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kuzma. Count that one.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham kicks to Bagley. Pass to Burks. Here's Duran. Clock at 6. To end the run. Bagley, no good. Wizards leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities. And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Washington.
And he makes that one.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg. We've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Carter out there at Bowl. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Now here's Anthony. No good from outside. On the wing, Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Carter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Beal against Wagner. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of rate.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important. And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Anthony from downtown. Here's Carter out to Anthony. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Anthony. Will it go? And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Beal the pass to Porzingis, and stolen by Ball. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Now here is Carter. Here's Anthony. Clock is at 3. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here is Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And that one, good.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Morris outside. Here's Porzingis, right wing. Gafford, no one around him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with Tons of intensity.
Now, here's Wagner. No points in the game yet for him. Harris. That shot misses. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Passes it to Gafford. Stolen by Carter. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the dunk by Bull.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
To the paint, it's stolen by Morris. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 8 and will return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for the Magic, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Wizards leading by 8. Kuzma, right side. Porzingis inside. Over Suggs. Gafford passes to Porzingis, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Now here's Porzingis. Tight defense on him. Here's Gafford. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Porzingis with the steal. Now here is Morris. Defense is right there. Inside. Knocked away. Suggs with the steal. Magic moving the ball around. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Here's Fultz. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Magic basketball.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 10. Deal with it to the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. And it's Banchero missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Wagner has screen on Morris. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Here's Wagner.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bowl, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Here's Beal. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Kuzma with the screen for Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. 59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morris. And the layup is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anthony against Morris. And slam dunk by Anthony.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for Washington, Monte.
And Morris drops them both. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Back to Wright. Gibson with the screen on Anthony. And Wright kicks to Gibson. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gibson's got his first basket.
Gibson got that shot off pretty quick there, ready to pull as the ball was approaching.
In the corner, Bull with it. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Kispert. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards looking at a third. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here.
18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Daniel Gafford displaying his skills today.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
They've got Taj Gibson. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
I love Suggs' feel for when to attack. A strong mix of dribble moves allows him to just blow by defenders.
Wright looking around, down low, and stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Isaac outside. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Wright against Fultz. Wright the pass to Gibson. Over Suggs. No good from Gibson. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Suggs in the corner. Stolen by 9. And it's Kispert in the corner. Dishes to Wright. Feeds it to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
At 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Now Suggs launches a 3. Here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
Right against Fultz. Avdia with a screen for Wright. He feeds it to Avdia. Passes it to Nunn. 3 on the clock. Avdia gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Nunn. And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Kispert with it. Isaac on him. Suggs with the steal. Fultz the pass to Banchero.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Morris kicks to Gafford. They get a hand on it. Morris passes to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Screened by Porzingis. Wizards need to get a shot off here. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got his second basket.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Fultz looking around. He kicks to Banchero. Makes it off the glass. Banchero's got 8.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside, Beal to the middle. Here's Porzingis. A shot and the dunk by Porzingis.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Fultz against Morris. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Suggs. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Washington, bringing the quarter to a close with a set. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Washington leading now by 7 on the court for Orlando. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Cole is out there with Carter. And it's Anthony in at the point. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
It's Anthony with the drive. And the rejection by Gafford. Carter against Morris. Out to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Anthony. The three. Shakes him. And then Carter with the jam.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Washington calls timeout. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Monte Morris. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Beal taking his time here. From the arc, it's stolen by Carter. Bull with it. Now Beal defending. Bull, that's good.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Beal against Wagner. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Shoots over Wagner. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
The Magic trail by 4. Carter with a screen on Wright. The wide open look here for Anthony, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. And Bull pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Beal against Wagner. The pass to Wright. Produce screen on him. Here's Wright. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Wright's got his first 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gafford finds Porzingis. Tries again with 1 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's all about Porzingis' accuracy. That's what will make or break him here.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Anthony looking it over. And it falls over the rim and in.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beal from long range. Here's Gafford. Yes!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Frames it from downtown.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball.
We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Anthony, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bol in at power forward. Bogdanovich against Wagner. Here's Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. 2 on the clock. Duren, no good. Anthony with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Cunningham against Anthony. Pass to Bol. And stolen by Stewart. About a minute into this first quarter. Cunningham with the ball. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev? I am never sure that Bojan Bogdanovich gets the credit for being an elite basketball player, especially when it comes to his scoring abilities.
Here's Carter. Orlando calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
5 to shoot. Pass to Bol. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Bogdanovich doesn't do anything flashy necessarily.
Which is why maybe, BA, some people take this guy for granted. He is an efficient scorer. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. He can post a mismatch, and he's unafraid of the moment. Bojan Bogdanovich is one of my favorite guys in the league.
Stewart against Carter. Stewart, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Wagner, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pass to Anthony. There's a screen. On the take. They get it back. Here's Bol. Tries again. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Anthony finds Harris. Anthony with it. Picked up by Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Carter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
1:19 left to play in the first. And he can't get that one. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Ivy from the arc. The 3. Back to Stewart. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Duren. Out to the wing. Here's Stewart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
To the wing, right side. Back to Anthony. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
Picked by Stewart. It's Cunningham with a drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Duran. Here's Stewart. Over Wagner. And that misses. That would have put him up. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Magic, your Pistons dance team.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Stewart. All sorts of time. And he connects with a jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Anthony. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons leading.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Carter. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. That shot, no good. And the Pistons going the other way now. Wagner against Bogdanovic. Pass to Stewart. Back to Bogdanovic. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Here's Anthony. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Cunningham. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Bogdanovic against Wagner. Nice move. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Duran. Over Carter. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Anthony. Driving to the basket. Off with the layup.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Outside Bogdanovic. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's the pick. Lets it fly. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Cunningham against Anthony. To the inside. And stolen by Stewart. And now the Pistons in transition. And rejected. And they're able to recover. Bogdanovich against Wagner. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no good. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Suggs. Here's Wagner. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty pass.
Screen by Wiseman. Works for 3. Drains the triple. And the Pistons lead by 3. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Fultz against Hayes. Outside Fultz. He takes it in. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's Wagner missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Magic 16. Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Detroit is shooting at 45% of the game so far.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Hayes against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. From behind the arc. That shot missing. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Diallo. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando trailing here. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Burks. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Screen by Wiseman. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's Fultz with a 3. The shot comes out. Bagley against Isaac. Outside Bagley. Into the lane. Back to Wiseman. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. The shot no good. And Orlando the other way now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
That is elite athleticism. Mr. Suggs, can you put on a show for us?
Here's Burks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you watch Bankero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Wagner outside. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. This for the tie! The offensive rebound. Outside Fultz. Oh, it's no good! That would have tied it. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Burks to the left wing. Wiseman, a screen on Fultz. Inside. Wiseman finds Burks. Over Suggs. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac for 3. Hits the trifecta. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
For 3, Diallo. And it's Orlando with a rebound. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Burks. Isaac, right side. Hayes against Fultz. And he hits it to tie the game. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
But you can see Markelle Fultz just getting more and more confident, more and more seasoned, now playing pick and roll, making it look easy.
Up top, Wiseman. Hayes against Fultz. Out to Bagley. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Bagley's got 5 points.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
They set the screen. Fultz with it. Checked by Bagley. Pass to Suggs. Here's Bankero. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And that one misses. Hayes attacking. Counted, and the foul. That's on Mo Wagner.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Anthony outside. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
Magic 27.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Anthony. They've got Hayes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Diallo in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. They set the pick. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Diallo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
We have seen more than just a willingness from Cole Anthony to share the basketball. We've seen a real aptitude in this regard.
Burks against Harris from downtown with the putback. It's good on the putback. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Anthony outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bowl. Pass to Carter. The 3. No luck on that one. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Burks against Harris. Diallo right side. Wiseman pass to Bagley. From deep. Sinks the tray. And the Pistons lead by 9.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
They set the pick. Bogner outside. Picked by Carter. Bogner, the pass to Carter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Duren. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Three-pointer, Anthony. Kept alive by Orlando. And the Magic again can't hit. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Anthony against Bogdanovich. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Stewart, screen on Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Duren. He's checked by Carter. Duren, no good. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. Anthony in the post. And the layup is good off the glass.
Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody, willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
Cunningham against Harris. Pass to Duren. Now here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Suggs is checked in for Harris. Cunningham against Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Anthony outside.
Now you have to wonder, can a young guard play in the pick and roll and make the right decisions? Pretty pass from Cole Anthony. He's saying, yes, I can run pick and roll.
Cunningham drives in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Bowl. Pass to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Bowl, no good. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duren. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Anthony outside. No good. So we see the Pistons get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
is on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way. For him.
a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Porzingis against Stewart. Porzingis passes to Gafford. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Oh, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic. He's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morris outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy. Bogdanovic on the wing. Another 3 for Detroit.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Morris for 3. Inside. Here's Kuzma. And he lays it up and in.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Ivy. And Porzingis with the block. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Stewart, a screen on Beal. Pass to Duren. Three-pointer, Stewart. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Washington gets it back. Gafford with the ball. Porzingis sets a screen from the arc. Morris can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Now here's Porzingis. Morris outside. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Stewart, a screen on Beal. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham against Morris. Pass to Gafford. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Well, Detroit's shooting 43% to get this one underway. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. Stewart, a screen on Kuzma. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Duren. The 3-ball. Bradley Beal puts it in. With the floater. Duren with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Bojan Bogdanovich has been leading the charge for Detroit. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Now here's Cunningham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Washington trailing. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Shot clock at 5. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Beal, and stolen by Cunningham. Now Bogdanovich, defended by Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich, no good. And it's Wizards ball, trailing by 2. Morris outside. Cuts off the pass. Oh, deflected. Pass to Bogdanovich. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ivy, defended by Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Here's Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Off target at the rim. Kuzma against Bogdanovich. Kuzma down low to the paint. Here's Gafford, and he hits it to tie the game. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Bogdanovich. To stop the drought. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And Porzingis launches it from deep. Unable to get that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Morris. Outside Porzingis. Kuzma with a screen on Bagley. Porzingis passes to Morris. 4 on the clock. They kick it out to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
For 3, Diallo sinks the tray. Diallo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Porzingis with a screen on Hayes. Morris, and it's good for 2. And the Wizards lead by 1. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Burks for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Back to Porzingis. On the take. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Porzingis read that extremely well. He recognized right away he was going to get that shot.
Here's Wiseman. Can't connect from short range. And the first half comes to...
Your Pistons, 18. The Wizards, 21. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Abdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3, small forward. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
So it's Detroit now. After the basket by Washington. And Burks gets it to go. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Avdia, and he drives in. Pass to Kispert, and stolen by Diallo. Outside Burks. Deflects the pass. About a minute played here in the second half. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Here's Diallo off the inbound. And that one is hammered home.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand able to whip that pass to his teammate.
To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The ball's knocked loose.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
None, no good. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Diallo passes to Hayes. Hey, expanding his range. Outside Nunn from deep 3-point range. Here's Wright. Jams it in off a great move.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Screen by Gibson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Burks. Outside Bagley. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Launches a three, and it's right with the three. And the Wizards lead by 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Hayes. Bagley, a screen on right. Hayes, shot's good.
Looking really comfortable. Hayes on the inside knew he had enough room.
For Washington, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Wright from the arc. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Burks. This for the tie. The rebound by Gibson. Washington's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Avdia can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. Bagley passes to Wiseman. On the wing, Burks. .52 seconds left in the third quarter here. Bagley, a screen on right. 5 to shoot. Burks for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Wright. He's got 9. And the layup is good off the glass. Wright's got 11 in the second half.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Hayes. Bagley, a screen on right. Down low.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Left side Burks for the lead. No good from three-point range. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Wizards out in front. They lead by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Marvin Bagley is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's the break. Shoots from 14. Jump shot is good that time.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Wright. And here's the fast break. From deep. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And the Pistons shooting only 42%. Diallo on the wing. Bagley sets a screen. Diallo, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right outside. They set a pick from downtown. Here's Kispert. Pass to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Gibson with it. Guarded by Wiseman. And a two-handed jam.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
Bagley for 3. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Avdia. He's defended by Hayes. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Diallo. And here's Burks. Looking to win the run. He takes it in.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Diallo. And Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Pass to Porzingis. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Burks. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Stewart, defended by Porzingis. Picked by Stewart. And here's Cunningham outside. Outside Burks. Bogdanovic on the wing. For three. Fires from deep. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovic. Burks has got 12 points here in the second half. Porzingis with a screen on Burks. Three-pointer, Beal. Rebound Detroit.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
There's a screen. Stewart against Porzingis. Picked by Stewart. And here's Duren for three. No good. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Beal against Burks. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. It's nice work in the pick and roll.
Outside Burks. Bogdanovic on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. Stewart, the pass to Bogdanovic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Beal from outside. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Duren. Morris against Cunningham. Now here's Burks. Here's Stewart. Fires the three. That shot is off.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Beal from outside. On target from range.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bogdanovic, no good. Outside Porzingis. Beal outside. And here's Gafford. Pass to Morris. And so it's Washington with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know,